have this 30-year-old single mother who came on TikTok to tell her story about how the 23-year-old guy she met at the studio got her pregnant on purpose and now is not ready to be a baby daddy.
You met this dude at the studio who said he was single, ready for a relationship. You told him you was much older than him, and he get you pregnant on purpose 4 months later.
So I guess she tried to put that young man on the spot, try to get some sympathy from her audience, but that completely backfired on her because everyone in the comment section was holding her accountable for her action, and the girl was not having it at all. Matter of fact, the audience's reaction kind of left her confused.
Put a finger down if you accidentally went viral on TikTok because you told the story about how you got pregnant by a 23-year-old at the age of 30, and now you're a single mom, and everybody says, shut up, bitch, you deserve to be a single mom, and he don't have to take care of his kid because you a slow, dizzy, dumb, bird-brain ass bitch who ignored the signs. Oh, but your baby cute.
Lord have mercy on us. This is a 30-year-old woman. She got pregnant by a 23-year-old man at the studio, but the baby cute, and now she's sitting here, they calling her bird brain. She got tattoos on her neck, baby hairs, just trifling.
Hair! I didn't hear any lies in their critique of you at all. You 30, he 23. What is supposed to come of that relationship? It's disheartening that I'm delivering these messages. My God. What's supposed to come of that? Are they going to get married? Are they going to live happily ever after? Y'all met in the studio while he was making a drill song. And then he drilled in you. And now there's a crotch trophy here. This is what we get. This is mating and dating today. No substance. They probably didn't even know each other's names. They couldn't even see each other through all the weed smoke. I'm over it, man.
And now she's just up here.
You're a victim. Got myself here too. The raw sex, we grown. Y'all can't tell me how to fuck. The fuck? If I want to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, that's what I'm going to do. But
And when you do what you want to do without thinking about what you are about to do, then you may end up as a single mother and get roasted by strangers online. I understand that a lot of people want to come online and share their personal story, but sometimes it seems like they really don't know how to differentiate what they should really be telling online or what they should rather keep to themselves. Because a lot of times people go viral and many people cannot handle the reaction of people online. But let her tell her story and then you tell me in the comment section what you think about it.
I can't tell me how to fuck. The fuck? If I want to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, that's what I'm going to do. But we did start off using condoms. He initiated not using the condoms. And then he asked and initiated nutting in me. And yeah, so that's kind of how it happened. That was dumb too. But yeah, it is what it is. We all grown. You know that if you're not using the condom and you nutting in somebody, it's a high chance that they could get pregnant. I don't know.
Hey. Rest in peace to the Godfather. One thing he used to say, which is still true, accountability for modern women is kryptonite. She ain't taking no accountability. It's his fault. He knew, whether he knew or not. What about you? Why didn't you keep your legs closed? Why didn't you make sure he had a hub on? Who suffers the most, as we used to say, outside of that baby? Who is suffering?
But Mr. X, he initiated everything. I likes that sick hoodoo harlot. He initiated everything. He initiated the raw hunching. He initiated the skeet. The skeet. All right. No, absolutely not. You have full accountability, women. Why? Because the power to hunch is in your hands. As men, we acknowledge and respect that women control access to physical intimacy. We gotta ask y'all, may I please have a sample of your kutakata? And you gotta say yes. Otherwise, men go to jail. It's literally a crime. It's amazing, right? All you gotta do is say no kutakata for you, and nothing ever transpires. No crotch goblins, no single mama drama. You initiated it, sister.
He seriously thought he couldn't have no baby, and that's why he was doing it. But you should have told me something, or else I wouldn't have let you do that. initiated not using the condoms, and then he asked and initiated nutting in me, and yeah, so that's kind of how it happened. That was dumb too, but yeah, it is what it is. We all grown. You know that if you're not using the condom and you nutting in somebody, it's a high chance that they could get pregnant. I don't know if he seriously thought he couldn't have no baby and that's why he was doing that, but you should have told me something. I wouldn't have let you do that. I thought we was both on the same page. So yeah, that's why I said it was on purpose.
Now, that is the part that I don't understand. Just because a man is telling you to do something, that doesn't mean that you have to go ahead and agree to it and do it. And
Well, she said it was stupid, but she threw that but in there. She said, yeah, he skied up at me. That was stupid, but, he should have known. He knew if he did that, what can happen. So it's not my fault because he knew.
the fact that when a man is trying to tell a woman,
Listen, that's a whole nother story. When I dig it. Nevertheless, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, y'all hunt shit wrong.
They wilding out here. Wilding. Here we go.
the thing that is even more confusing to me is the fact that when a man is trying to tell a woman on how to do better, how to be more feminine, how to be more respectful, how to be more considerate, humble, cute, feminine, a ladylike, these women blow up. They're not having it. They don't want to hear it. The moment a man is telling them something that may take a whole situation downhill, oh, they're all for it. They're going to go along with it. They're loving it. Matter of fact, they're not even thinking about what you told them twice. They're with it. That's freaking crazy to me. Again, the man was just doing what a man would do. No guidance, no nothing. The woman did whatever she knows how to do best, be fresh, and nothing more, nothing else. I mean, nothing less. Correct me if I'm wrong, everyone. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this situation, I thought it was a joke at first until I've seen the other videos of hers. Let's continue.
Got me pregnant, but it was like it's common sense. It wasn't no accident. I mean, you intentionally nutted in somebody, so I mean, should have been prepared for the consequences.
No accountability. I'm waiting for her to say, you know what? I'm older than him. I got to take some accountability. His brain ain't even developed. I'm 30 something. But no, he did this. He didn't pull out because my kudakata is so good. I know if my kudakata wasn't so good, maybe he would have pulled out. But this is the world's greatest kudakata. So he left it in.
So that's why I say you gotta be a strong mother sucker to properly execute the pull out method. Cause in the throes of passion, when you there, the last thing you want to do as a man is retract. It's actually like it's tough. You gotta sit there and coach yourself up because what you want to do is shoot the club up. Like that's your natural impulse. It's almost hard. It's hard to override it, but never the freaking less. Like, God dang it, what did she say? I keep forgetting what she said. Something critical. I keep forgetting.
I was gonna say this real quick. While she keeps sitting here saying he shot the club up, he wouldn't pull out. He knew what he was doing. Let's call a spade a spade. When he had her in the hucklebuck, he tell it, y'all know what this is. Bonquisha telling him, don't pull out.
Yes.
Don't pull out. When he like, oh, I'm about to bust. She wrapping her legs around him. All right. So when he try to pull out, she pull you back in. That's evil. Only an evil woman would pull you back into that kudakata. When you try to pull out, eject, and she keep you in there. Y'all know it's evil.
And at that moment,
if it ain't your wife or something, if it's just a scallywag. Come on, man.
That's some wicked stuff. That's in the throes of passion. That's what I was gonna say. There's a warning here. You in the throes of passion, like I said, they all roused up. Vibes is on 10. They don't want to ruin the moment. He going there raw. She won't sit raw. Y'all women, they want that seed. They desire it. They hunger for it. That's why they lock you up. They're like, give me that seed. Give me that testosterone. Ain't nobody about to sit there and stop while they pumping in and sweating and say, hey, you on birth control? No? Maybe I should pull out? That conversation ain't happening. It's going to be a whole lot of assumptions and a whole lot of ski.
And they was inside of a recording studio doing rap songs, drinking alcohol and smoking herb and some more stuff. This baby was born out of a sin. These were sinners, and they was in there hunching.
they was imitating what they were saying on the song. I blew her back out in the studio while hitting the black backwood, and did.
Actually nutted in somebody, so I mean, should have been prepared for the consequences. And then the abortion thing. Everybody don't want to have abortion, but I also stated how I live in Texas. When I found out, I really didn't even realize till like 6 weeks in. I just thought my period was like real late. I wasn't even thinking about it because I didn't even expect I didn't think that I was pregnant at all.
Tell the truth. Y'all be raw, free hunching. Y'all be hunching raw so much, you ain't even think about it. You're like, hey, I'll never get pregnant. You know, I'm always hunching. And, you know, period be late every once in a while. You know, I don't even think about it. Y'all so nasty. And here we are.
I'm old school. I don't agree with any type of casual hunching. Absolutely not. It's too much energy being transferred. It's not something you take lightly. They say you just a woman, and in a month you could be walking around with multiple specimens in you like that. No, that's not troubling. You just walk around with organic matter just swimming through you, trying to impregnate you for days, sometimes weeks. Some other ninja's DNA just modifying you at the nucleus. Shout out to Weenie Drunk.
Anyways, by the time I found out, I was like 6 weeks, which is the cutoff for abortions in Texas. So, and Louisiana, like all the close states. So it's not like I could have just drove somewhere. I would have had to fly out to one of the further states to get an abortion. And I do work. I do have a job. I can't just be gone for a week. So I had just started a new job at that, and he knew that. So I couldn't just.
This is wicked. Hell! We talked about this the other night. These women are talking about getting on planes to go get deletions. The chop shops are closing down and all, especially the southern states. So you got to go way up to like Delaware or something to get a, deletion. And Bonquisha, like, I can't afford a flight. I'm gonna have to stay, and it's just too much. She like, I can't just drive to Louisiana or somewhere. It's over. The chop shops there, T Money shut them down. He threatened like them doctors. Go ahead and perform one if you want to. Watch what happened to you.
You know what's crazy? I don't know what's worse. Obviously I'm here, so I can't speak on being deleted as a fetus. But what's worse, being deleted as a fetus or coming into a world where the only reason why you here is because your mama didn't have gas money for the mega bus to go get you yanked up out of her. I'm bringing that up because these moms, they will tell their kids, they will get mad, say the only reason why you're here because I couldn't afford the mega bus and get you snatched out of my kudakata. I don't even know. Glory that less lives will be taken, but I don't know. But
just be gone for like a week, trying to get an abortion. You got to count travel time. The abortion is a 2-day process. You got to go for consultation, and then the next day is when they actually do the procedure, and then the next day, or you got like a day of recovery and then travel time. So yeah, it's not like I could have just did something like that. And then I did ask him for some money for the abortion if he wanted one, if he wasn't ready or whatever. I never got no money for it. So I mean, it was what it was. Also, I wasn't even really mad that he went back to his high school sweetheart or whatever the case is. I get that. I was with mine for 12 years. We actually just broke up probably like 4 years ago. We got into like a big fight, and yeah, that ended how it ended. But we was together for 12 years, and I mean, if he was to come back now, I would go back to him. Honestly.
It's over, Bonquisha.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Here we go. We're going to class right now because this is wicked. They cannot, her or this baby daddy, they cannot scrounge up the money to go get the deletion. They say it costs too much. We don't have the money. What costs more, the deletion or raising a child for 18 years? Why? But the deletion does on the surface because the government is going to take care of the child. We gonna take care of that child. All the entitlement programs, welfare, Section 8. She is sitting here like, it costs too much to delete it, but it don't cost too much to raise it for 20 years because they ain't on the hook. We on the damn hook. Think about this.
Thought about it. That thought we done heard JP tell us to our face that us, hard working, the working poor, the taxpayers, we are taking care of these impoverished ghetto babies. We are. And the energy around this whole conversation is just, again, it's ungodly. She is sitting here. I believe she's currently holding this baby, and she's talking about how it wouldn't even be here if the daddy would have gave her money for the deletion. That's what she just said. I asked him for the money. He didn't give it to me. And she's holding the daggone baby. I'm like, put me down. God dang, seriously.
And I will say the silver line in this, for the people, no, we are not advocating for deletion, nor are we advocating for these two people to be procreating. They should not be hunching. So that's the net of it. That's what we want to get back. Responsible hunching. People get married and stuff like that. So no, the baby should not be the baby here. So we ain't advocating for that, but it's just their sense. Like they're saying it costs too much this $800 or whatever is too much, but it's not too much to raise the kid because they don't have any intentions on spending money on this child.
I take it even further. We ain't even talking about deleting no baby if the mother doesn't say it. We're saying don't have these conversations when the child is here. There's some of y'all out there. Y'all done heard terrible things. Some of y'all done been told that y'all only here because, a wild night. A lot of us, that's just the truth for a lot of us. But she should have never, don't ever talk about what could have, should have been as far as this baby being deleted after it's already here. Let that conversation never freaking happen. Why would you say that? Like, you see what I'm saying? Why would a mother talk about how the baby could have been deleted and it's here? Just eat that. Let that conversation just die inside you.
And that's what I was going to hit on. So you don't have to do anything because, people will say, well, how y'all going to tell people to hunch responsibly and this and that? Y'all can do whatever the hell y'all want. Just don't come up here looking for sympathy. Don't tell us we being harsh. Don't tell us y'all don't like this accountability. If y'all gonna do what the hell y'all want, this is what y'all gonna get.
Amen.
So
I don't know, everybody. It kind of seems like if it wasn't for her new job that she had just recently started, she probably would have went ahead and deleted that baby. That's the impression that I'm getting. That is the absolute impression that I'm getting because this woman is way too informed. She knows all the details. She knows how long the procedure takes. She knows how long the healing stage takes. Either she has deleted the baby before and she just knows, or she went ahead and she got the information, was like, well, you know what? My supervisor's going to be kind of upset if I just stay away for a couple of days. That's why I'm going to just keep the baby. So now what do? Now she's probably not working at all. I mean, how? She has a newborn. How are you going to work? That for one. For two, she's asking the man for money because she thought that he couldn't have any babies, which was the reason for she let him do whatever he did. But you have to take accountability for your actions because you let him do that. You could have been like, you know what? No, I don't care what kind of condition you have. I don't know what you have went through in the younger days, but no, this is it. You're not gonna mess me up. You're not gonna put me in a situation. You can't trust no one, especially not somebody that you just met in a studio. I don't care what kind of studio it was. You got to be a little bit more, you have to have more self-respect. That's the word that I was looking for. And the last thing that I want to get into, I could not look myself in the mirror if my 23-year-old baby daddy leaves me for his high school sweetheart. That doesn't even sound right. Now, I don't know if it's just me and it just sounds funny to me because I'm in Germany and that's just the English term, but high school sweetheart, that just sounds so young already. So she's just sitting there with the baby in her arms, 30 years old, and she was left for somebody's high school sweetheart. Guys, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but these women need guidance. These women need guidance. They need rules, regulations, restrictions, all of these things. We have to bring back shame. We have to bring back traditional values and everything. Because this is getting completely out of hand. I have nothing else to add to this. Oh yeah, another crazy.
Oh, there you go. Shout out to Soraya.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
It's unfortunate, Bonquisha. All right, somebody got to set you straight. Look at her up here scowling, that tattoo on her neck. She's being led by the toxic part of the culture, the Glorillaz, all right, that Meg Thee Stallion energy, that Cardi B. All right, there we go. More like Cardi B energy to be exact. Here we are.
Oh, man, I know she catching heck. Whoever this young rapper done went back to his high school sweetheart, and the high school sweetheart gonna find out about her For sure, right on. She already on the internet spilling all the daggone beans. And they're gonna read her for filth. She's gonna say you was supposed to be a one-night stand in the studio and you went and had a kid. They're gonna talk bad to her. Like it was just supposed to be a fun time. And you done got pregnant with your dumb self.
But we just gonna send her to Glaze Galaxy. I think that's even better.
That's all she gets is Glaze.
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go. Oh Lord, see, this shit is gonna be dangerous. Some dark-winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime. And no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.
Wicked. Shout out to the last minute studio buzzer beater baby. All I gotta say it all. Last minute studio buzzer beater baby. That gives you all the context.
Getting tricked by a youngin. Some young dude. Yeah, y'all sisters gotta do better. That was egregious.
He hit her with that sauce. He had his little chunky diamond chains on, skinny jeans with the rips in them. She couldn't resist.